it's another Nasus video just because. But it's still a terrible idea, and I think it's going to fail. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel here, please click subscribe. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day, a fantastic day. I hope this maybe takes up 10 to 15 to 20 minutes of that day. It's boring out here, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely... It's boring time right now. I mean, it's I don't know how it can simultaneously be possibly some of the most boring times in human existence, and also some of the most, like, I mean, there's a lot of things happening. There's an insane amount of things happening on planet Earth right now. But in the small scale of things, when you boil it down to the confines of your bedroom, apart from like playing League, and I have to be honest with you, I have to confess something to you all. And you're not gonna like this. I've been replaying retail World of Warcraft. I know it's a bad idea, but still, nevertheless, that's the level we're at, and that's how we're gonna have to operate with things. So today, as I say, we're gonna be playing some Nasus in the top lane. I don't even think I said. I think I launched straight into the tangent, which is actually kind of unheard of for me. Charlie, do you wanna come up? You wanna come up? Ass up, boy. So we're going to be doing full Lifesteal Nasus today. Now, there's a number of things that allow this to actually be a thing that exists. So we're going to run down the list of things that will enable us to do what we want to be doing. First and foremost is Nasus's passive. Now, this actually grants us 12% lifesteal at level 1. It goes up at 6, 11, and 16, I believe. Charlie, okay, you're on the keyboard now. This is actually really super good for his early game. It gives us a little bit more sustain. It allows us to not have to use as many pots, but still some pots. And as we get into the late game, it's going to make a big difference, I reckon. On top of this, of course, we're going to be going for like the items that are going to enable us to do such a thing. That's going to be your Trinity Force, which is not necessarily a lifesteal item, but because it really super amps up our Q, it's that our Q allows us to get extra lifesteal on top of that. I actually think based on the Steam, maybe Frozen Gauntlet wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. But we'll see how it runs. We'll see how it operates, nevertheless. As well as that, of course, what we want to be going for is the Spirit's Visage, which is going to give us that 40% amped up healing as well. We want Death's Dance, which is going to make us a little bit tankier, on top of the fact that it also gives... Oh, he just immediately flashed that. Like, he straight up just immediately flashed. No hesitation. He is... well, roger that. So Death's Dance is going to give us the stagger on the damage that we take, which is... I mean, given the team that we're into, is really not something that I'm going to, like... sniff at. It's going to give us lifesteal as well on all of the damage that we actually hit it with. So it doesn't matter what kind of damage, even our OE is going to heal us up, and our E is going to heal us up, and that's going to be fantastic. Of course, after that, Bloodthirster is just on the docket. That's just how it's going to be. I think we can get that down. Bop that. Yeet. Get the stacks. Flash for the stacks. Absolutely no mercy. So realistically, we could go for something that's just going to give us like a little bit more HP, or going to allow us to... Alright, buddy. Come, right. Hey, what's this? What's this? Get my lane! Am I insane, or was that just insane? Alright, now I'm tilted. Oh, I left it. That was the most insane tax I've ever seen in my entire life. Right, so we can just get the Sheen straight off the bat. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Let's TP back to lane. So after the Bloodthirster, we could easily go for Blade Rune King if we wish. Not really sure. I mean, realistically, we could go for like even like something stupid like a Hextech Gunblade. Very much depends on how spicy we're looking to get with it. I'm not sure on the spice levels with which we want to make this work. You know what? We didn't win that trade, but I think he regrets it somewhat. But there's options, nonetheless. On top of that, of course, our runes. We're running Conqueror today. And I'm dead. Am I dead? Okay, copy that. We're running Conqueror today. Gives us 15% healing whenever we get the stacks down, which we can get down very fast, actually, because our ulti, when it ticks, adds Conqueror stacks. Our E, when it hits, adds a lot of Conqueror stacks very quickly, because it's just small ticks of damage over time. And then we're running Bloodline. Wait, what's it called? Legend Bloodline. We got their overheal as well. We have Last Stand, because I figure we're going to be quite low. We may have a chance to, like, boost that healing straight off the bat. As well as that, we're going to be running the Domination Tree, which is going to give us our stacks of Ravenous Hunter, and also Taste of Blood, which gives us ability damage to champions, gives us health back, and just the Ravenous Hunter just gives us straight up Lifesteal. We can push this up because I do believe he doesn't have TP. And I think we can just tank this wave as well. So this is a very, and I'm going to be incredibly honest with you here, a very, very rough game, very rough lane. Well, not rough lane. It's a fairly rough build because, like, I mean, it's not too bad early on, but it suffers from the same follies that your Nasus builds generally tend to fall under. Kind of gank, vulnerable. You're kind of vulnerable to ganks a little bit. If you're kited in any way to the point where you can't hit a Q off, or as I found in the last game that I played, this is my third attempt at this, right? So I've done a 1-1, lost one, and the last game that I lost had 2 Morellonomicons, 2 Thornmails, and a Yuumi on the enemy team. And what I very much found was I cannot out-heal a Yuumi. He botched it. I can... Okay. Go on. Yeah. Did it. Worth it. I'm very, very sad that they missed everything there. However, that is going to not be a pick, and it's going to be yeah. Very good. Right, we're going to pick this up anyway. It's good cooldown. Trinity Force is absolutely fine. You can go for that. I mean, that is a kind of strong Volibear already right off the bat. We're 2 for 2 though, and that is absolutely fine. This is going like okay as far as I can gauge. Granted, I know I'm kind of like putting myself in an awkward position if Katarina enters the fray, and Volibear does a decent amount of actual AP damage. It's like off his ulti, off his E as well. But Spirit's Visage should hopefully maybe figure that out. And maybe at least I'm hoping that like once we get our like our passive up a bit, me and Volibear can come to a stalemate. That is the ideal scenario. Now I'm fairly convinced that this Jayce is actually like not losing, but I'm not even really attacking him, and he's not like doing tremendously well. He was tanking, he was fighting no one there. Okay, we got that out. Another ulti up. Boom. Yeah, cool. Didn't even get the assist here. Don't do me like... Oh, wait, okay, we got that. Stop! Give me the stack! There we go, he did it. He actually let me have the stack. Jayce is a super annoying lane, but it's certainly not nearly as bad as I was expecting it to be. But I think the issue is, yeah, it's annoying, but he hasn't really stopped us from getting any CS at all. And at the same time, he's traded kills. And I think, like, if you're going to be trading kills, you probably don't necessarily want to do it to Nasus. As I say, oh my. Okay, well, we got another pick onto Jayce here. That's very good. Is this game over already? The Jayce is... What do we say, chat? What do we say? Fuming. An 11-minute tower. Not inherently great for Nasus, but a great W for the greater side, the greater team. We finished our Iceborne Gauntlet, which is fantastic. We should... I'm pretty convinced now that this Jayce is just not going to beat us in a fight, straight up. He's going for the Mana Moon, and he's not finished it. He's not even remotely finished it yet. We've got 20% cooldown already on those 2 items, which is absolutely epic. We're stacking, not well, but we're stacking. Obviously, it has to get worse before it gets better, so I think now we're going to start running into, like, it's much better territory. That being said, though, I'm like, would I trade an extra 150 stacks for 3 kills? I don't think I would. I think I'd rather have the 3 kills. I think I'd rather have the sheer itemization, the big boy power spikes that come with those things. Just having like an extra 150 damage straight off the bat. I think the 900 gold is considerably more valuable in the long run, considering it's going to enable us to actually like make that happen. Now, Jayce is mid. There is not a tremendous amount I can do. Now that Tower is gone, there's a very high possibility that he's going to just ditch lane and roam. But we get Dragon out of it. I think what's great about this build, and this is something that I've noticed even in the poor games, like, despite the fact you actually have quite a decent amount of damage sitting on you with, like, the Death Dance and, like, the extra damage, the extra AD off of, like, the aims you're building towards for Bloodthirster, you, like, are suspiciously tanky. Like, you can tank a lot just off of, like, the fact that Death Dance staggers its damage pretty hard. Like, 30% of all the damage you deal, or get dealt, I should say. People don't expect you to take nearly as much as you can take. You know what, I'm just gonna wait for this. Call me crazy. I don't want to be sticking around. I don't want to be sticking around when Volibear appears. I know that was like the worst ulti ever, but it's on such a low cooldown anyway. Yeah. You get the Skull Crab, I will take the blue buff. We'll call it even. We've got 18% lifesteal. Our total lifesteal is only 23%, which doesn't sound like a tremendous amount, but considering our Qs are hitting for like a good couple hundred, 600 on that, hit right there. I mean, you do the maths. It's like 150 HP easy off of each Q. On a 3-second cooldown. If we get in a skirmish, we just have to back it up a little bit. Back it up. Hit some minions without getting too badly, like, destroyed. And then we just, like, run it from there. We've got the overheal as well for just that little bit extra. Just that little bit extra. Not bad damage. I'm just kind of like, yo, trying to scare him a little bit here. Trying to intimidate. We're just going to keep doing this. He can't, he honest to God can't do anything to us already. He is doing his best to dink us with every ability he has in his arsenal. But it's not happening for him. Oh, just central. Oh, the whole squad came top. You know what? The morale has been crushed. We had a lot of money there as well. Now, actually, that kill got us just enough to get her Spirit's Visage. Maybe next time, she won't do that. Now, here's the thing. So, I really don't want to see an Executioner's Calling. Now, he could very much easily, if he catches on to what we're trying to do, there's a very high possibility that that Jayce may actually buy one. There's a good chance as well that a Thornmail may be picked up on the part of that Volibear. Katarina's ultimate has Grievous Wounds built into it. So, realistically, I don't really want to have as much to do with Katarina as you might think. I really want to just try and keep it easy breezy, fight the people that I want to fight, do what I want to do, live the life I want to live, and hopefully heal a lot of HP. We don't really have like any sustain on the team beyond myself, so I would be very surprised looking at this team. Like, we've got the Wukong, we've got oh, what's up, buddy? The whole gang's here, huh? Right, well, we get another dragon. They did get themselves the Rift Herald, but it is what it is. I'll be willing to bet that actually, they might try and get picks here and then push it on mid lane. However, that is a terrible engage from them. That's going to be a drop on Volibear. Second ulti from Wukong. Drop down. They are not going to get a thing. I would quite like this game to go on longer. I don't think it would necessarily be a death sentence for me. Kind of risky to let this game go on longer. I definitely have a habit of doing that in the past. I'm like, no, let's see how long this game goes on, and we can see, like, you know, if we can make some fun stuff happen here and there. And then what happens? I int it. Okay. How about we just walk past? We just pretend this hasn't happened. Oh, if I got that Q off, maybe. Am I a magnet to these people? This is like kind of do or die mode for them, no doubt. In my mind, they're gonna want to make this a reality here. Love that little bug when you go in a bush and it's like, is there a ward there? Maybe, but we're not gonna tell you. I'm totally fine with tanking it. Like, it doesn't bother me to any degree. Excuse me? Why did I flash that? You might ask. I don't know yet. We'll find out in the next episode. He botched it like no man's botched a Q in his life. Now, I don't think my farming in this game is like crazy by any stretch of the imagination. It's like, what, 70 CS maybe per 10. But one thing I have noticed is that there's no force better for farming in this game than me when I'm trying to delay and get a build so that I can do something funny in a video. And I'm just trying to think, I wonder if there's any possible way that I could harvest that gameplay and weaponize it in my normal games, so that instead of just like only doing it when we're already ahead and I'm trying to like personally delay the game a little bit so that I can, you know, get some cool items and stuff, that I just do that the entire game. I don't think it's realistic, but I would love it if it was. I do see you, Katarina. And also, whilst I see you, I also recommend you stay away from me, or I will knock you out. Like, I will absolutely smack you to bits. Man's coming in. Yeet. Yeet. Double trouble. Alright, we've got enough for our death dance now. But, why don't we stick around for a little bit, get a couple more waves. I'm kind of, the score is very, very close. So I'm thinking that they're not going to surrender. She regretted that decision immediately. I've never seen someone so immediately be like, you know what? You're not wrong. I'm gonna leave it. Let's leave it. Don't do this. Don't do it. It's a poor idea. Stack off the blast cone? No, it doesn't count. We haven't got quite enough gold for that. Let's just get rid of that. Bada bing. What are we sitting on right now? Okay, so we got 24% bonus lifesteal. I think it's actually level 15 that it happens at. But we have 57% lifesteal. That is, of course, a little bit more because certain things don't quite count into the fact. It don't factor into it. Like, the Spirit's Visage increase doesn't factor into it. And also, I'm actually unsure. Or did they change it? I'm actually not sure. 24% off of my passive, and then 10%, so that's 34%. And then, you know what it is? Do you know what? It must be Spirit's Visage, possibly. Am I wrong here? Wait, so it's 15%, 25. Something's wrong here. I would like to demonstrate the power, though. Allow me to demonstrate my power. Give me a minute here. Oh, dear God. He is smashing it, dude. Woo, no. Absolutely hard baited there, dude. I've never seen someone get that baited. That was a lot, man. That was a lot of HP that I healed up there. That is impressive. Oh, you lived it, dude. Whoa, look at that HP. Bruh. I can't catch any of them, dude. It's nuts. I can't catch any of them. They all knock me away, jump around, or walk away. Absolute insanity. Let's get another Vamp Scepter. Let's push it up. 73% lifesteal. We can do better. We can do better. My God. The satisfaction you get, I think it's the same with any champion, really. But, like, the satisfaction you get when you get smashed in lane, but you come back in a big way. It's amazing. I love it. I really want to just punish this man. He didn't get the pick. Right, I'm going on a journey right now. Excuse me. I'm going on a quick journey to hunt down a Nautilus. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in the works of our Lord and Savior? Never mind. You know what? Let's go on a field trip. Blitzcrank and me, we can go on a little field trip here. Whoa! Calm down there. Clump it together. Nice. Good job. I think we're going to be ending the game there off that one, really. 666. A fitting... And they surrendered. A fitting end to a cool game. I very much like that. That was a nuts amount of lifesteal. That was really, really fun. We did a lot of damage. The heals were cool. We were kind of like pseudo-tanky as well. It's kind of difficult to run if you're into a lane that has grievous wounds. It might be worth giving it a little cheeky shot. Nevertheless, thank you so much for watching this. Another day, another video. Hope to see you tomorrow as well, potentially. But if you are new here and you like what you saw, or you think it's just some stupid stuff to put on in the background, please consider subscribing to the channel, because I really would appreciate that on the push to 1 million subscribers. And if you are a loyal member of the For Fun movement, the sock drawer, please consider giving it a like as well. Helps out a great deal. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great one.